What's happening, everybody? Eric here from the MMG. Very excited to be streaming Noble Legacy, just releasing today on Steam. It is a medieval city builder, NPC or village manager, whatever you want to call it, where you can totally decide not only the look of your village, but the NPCs or the villagers that you bring in, what they do. You have to cater to their desires. You have to decorate your structures so their houses and where they work is important because it increases their productivity. You have NPCs or visitors coming in, and you need to be able to have the resources for them to utilize or to buy to spend money for you to make money. So you have to either have, whatever they want. If it's some kind of a material or a food, or once you get a tavern, you got to have that set up with ale and stuff. There's just so much to this game, and I played it a ton in early access. I got an early view of it. I did a preview. Really like what we got here, and I can't wait to see where this game ends up. But today on this stream, and we're gonna probably do more streams than this one, obviously. This is gonna be session one. We're gonna start fresh. So start fresh. I've done this a lot at this point. This is probably honestly probably my sixth or seventh village that I've started fresh, all stopping at different parts of the game when I was playtesting things or doing stuff like that. But this one we're going to try to go long, like all the way as far as we can go. So I'm really excited. So we're going to start out, and I'm going to recommend to everybody when they play this game, start out with the tutorial. And I'm going to actually start on the tutorial with you, so show you, because once you're done with the tutorial, it opens up into sandbox mode. So that would be the same thing as if I would do New Kingdom right here. And so the campaign is going to teach you how to play along the way. And even me, as someone who's done this a lot of times, me and my buddy Jim were just talking, and we found something new out from doing the tutorial again. And so make sure you do this. And one thing I do want to mention is, like, a lot of this stuff is right now it's not unlocked, but you can see they have a lot of scenarios coming, which is really cool. But to start out with the tutorial, you want to start down here in Greenwood Farms. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna be quiet and let the intro play here once it starts going. But yeah, I'm super excited. Let's get to it. Try to be quiet and not interrupt it talking, and it took longer to load than I thought. So I mistimed that here. Here we go.
And just how long do you plan to look out that window?
For as long as it takes to believe my eyes.
Trees and mountains aren't hard to believe if you ask me, my lord.
Let us find respite soon. I can't remember life outside of this carriage. The Greenwood, a place I've imagined since I was a boy, sitting in my father's tent and listening to stories of home. The trees are taller than I expected.
The locals have asked for our aid in repairing their house of worship. But let us be quick. I've no desire to linger in this squalor.
Be patient, Edward. I'd like to meet some of my people. The farm should be at the other end of this road. We should go and check on it.
Edward's just wandering off there, huh? All right, so this is Greenwood. This is Noble Legacy. I'm excited. One thing I'm going to tell you right now, early on, you start with your tools. You before you actually run into your village, if you want to cut down a couple trees here, fell a couple trees, I would recommend it. You're going to need this wood. And the other thing is there's a radius for where when you start having NPCs chop wood down, that they'll go. Now, this is still within 200 meters from where the village is, technically. So it's not really going to change that, but we're not going to worry about details right now. We're gonna chop far away the way the NPCs get the wood, and they know what they're doing. I alt tabbed out where when you start having NPCs chop wood down, so I can make sure my stream is working. That's why you heard my audio there. But okay, so we're working. Here we go. I want to chop this wood. I want to make sure the stream's working. Okay, there it is. I got the chat up. We're good there. I'm back. All right. Honestly, you're going to need several trees. I'm just going to do a couple at least here to get it started because I know we're going to need it for our first couple of buildings. Now, one thing nice about starting the tutorial is you actually start with some structures that you need. So that's different than if you start in sandbox mode, where you don't start with anything. Like, you build completely fresh from the ground up. And so I'm not going to need as much wood as if I was starting a sandbox because the basic stuff is already there for me. Could be. There we go. Maybe. Had to move up on a little bit. A little too far away, I think. Alright, we have cleared that tree. Like I said, now we're going to head in. Let's get started. So if you look on the top left, it shows you what steps you want to take here. Find Greenwood Farm. You can hold shift to run. If I hit shift now and start running, it's good. Down. But that's nice.
A bit run down. I wonder what befell these people.
Let us find out.
Interesting fact. Interesting to me is the cart is not in the actual. Is not in the sandbox mode. This is only in the, which is kind of cool. You can actually open it to see your supplies, where you actually will come back and get your axe. I'll wait for that. You start with all the thing in your inventory. Now we technically already have the axe. We cut down trees, but that's fine. We're not gonna pick on things. Speak with Alma. I actually love the weather system in this game. As you can see, we have puddles of water, and you'll actually see them dry. Like they'll get smaller. Like it doesn't just disappear. It's really a pretty cool little feature. All right, Alma, where'd you go?
Hello, traveller. Welcome to Greenwood Farm. You're welcome to a warm fire and some mushroom stew if you need a rest.
Do you know not who you address, woman? This is the rightful lord of this land, and he owns this farm and everything within it.
So, yeah. I'm gonna
Yourself, Edward.
tell her to calm down there.
Offer such hospitality. Might I offer to help in return?
Yes, my lord.
This place has everything it needs to succeed. Fertile ground, plenty of trees, good clean water, with fish and game for hunting. Why do these people struggle so?
These people are but poor farmers and have been without their lord for so long they have become aimless. A firm hand is needed to guide them.
Then we must do what we can to help. First, we should see who else is ready to work.
Hey, how's it going then?
Well, don't go too far, because here's Thomas, the next NPC you want to talk to. We'll go ahead and start that conversation with him.
My lord, your presence honors us. How can I be of assistance?
Good day, man. This place seems to lack the proper amount of food. Do you not have someone foraging?
We lost our last forager to the winter. Damn shame. Been surviving on scraps since then we have. I am trying to make more shelter, but swinging an axe all day almost put me out of commission.
I have a proposition for you. My uncle and I will continue the logging in your stead if you agree to turn your attention to foraging.
That would be a great exchange, and easier on the old back now. I shall do as you wish.
All right, so now we need to assign Thomas as a forager in the building tab. So you hit K to open up this, and you can see you have your main stats of your village here. And so we want to go to buildings, and we'll find the forager right here, and then you can see where I can assign him. There's Thomas. I'm going to drop him in there.
Display of strength, my lord. Surely you have enough lumber now.
Now we need to run over here, go to the woodcutter's hut, which is what we'll do next. I was going to show you guys the puddles disappearing, but I missed it as we were doing our conversations there, but... Alright. Oh, this is changed since the last time I did the tutorial. It's bigger, I believe. I think. Maybe it's because I use my own woodcutter's hut when I play sandbox. So I don't know. Maybe it's the same, I guess. Alright, so we're here. Open the build menu with F. And it wants us to place a woodcutter's bench. So this is going to be under production, I believe, right there. And we're going to spin it around with R. You can see your controls on the right-hand side over there. We're going to place it. I like putting it over here in the corner. You could put it anywhere, though, if you want it out here with the wood piles, whatever. You know what? I'm going to put it over here. A little centered a little bit better. There we go.
Need more lumber and planks. One of these villagers should be able to take over from here.
That stout lad of theirs looks like he has some strength. He would make a good woodcutter.
Stout lad, huh? Okay, so if you hit K and look at your buildings again. We're going to go to the woodcutter. And there's the stout lad. That's old Fred.
The lodge is complete, but some additional furnishings could do a lot for our woodcutter's morale.
I, for one, believe the peasantry should be happy simply to have work. But I suppose a happy worker is a productive one.
So it popped up the tutorials here. So this is under the guide tab. If you don't know that, great information in here. And you can go back and look at any of the tutorials maybe you forgot, or maybe you want to look ahead of time to see what all this stuff is. Love it. And then you can click on this to actually see building types if you want to see like everything that's associated with them. So we need to refine lumber into planks. That's something we can do. So if we come over to this lumber crafting, this is one of the reasons why we got that wood when we first started. We're going to hold E, and he's going to pull out the old saw there and refine some lumber. You'll look in the bottom left. You'll see it pop up as it turns the wood in your inventory into planks and kindling. We got the 20 that we need. I'm going to go ahead and do another 20 more because I know we're going to need more planks. There we go. All right. You know what I forgot to do, everybody? I was going to turn my camera on for this video, and I forgot. Do that real quick. Try to get her set up here. There we go. All right. Then we got more screen time, right? All right. Back to the game. Usually I have the pup cam on. I have my dogs. They always hang out with me down here. Usually I'll have them on over here watching what we're doing. Looks like, is my stream laggy for anybody? Well, I'm going to check it. We having some issues here? We are getting some skip frames, aren't we? If I should lower the settings down a little bit. I do have everything on maximum. Switch this to maybe balance. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that'll help out the frames a little bit. It might be my streaming setup. All right, so there we go.
Hey, how's it going then?
It's frozen on my screen on the webcam. You know what? We'll turn it off because that's got to be distracting. Everything else is working except for the webcam, which I find funny. There we go. We'll get rid of that. All right. What were we doing? We need to improve the woodcutter's decoration score, so we're going to hit F. We're going to go to all products. You can do this pretty much any way you want. You can actually add like random things that have decoration scores. So if you want decorations here, like a light is always a good thing to add at nighttime. It's really hard to see if you don't have light. I don't want to really put a lamp on the ground though, so let's go ahead and do a furniture and we'll add a table. I think every building should have a table because, well, you need to set things down.
Another berry bush. I'm going to be sick.
You need to relax. You need to relax a little bit.
Things to whoever is stupid enough to buy them.
Good idea, Uncle. Then we can further invest in this little village.
Yes, something of the sort.
We'll need planks from the woodcutter to build proper storage for a market.
All right, so you know, now that I put the table down, I actually don't think it looks very good there. It looks like it should be in a kitchen, but that's okay. We're gonna leave it for now and put some chairs down to make it feel like, you know, these woodcutters even get to take a break and get a drink, right? So let's do some. Let's do my light like I wanted. The whole reason I wanted the table. There we go. And you can actually look at it, hit E to turn it on. Like I said, it really helps at nighttime. Then we're gonna add some cups. A little pitcher here. I can't even imagine how much water these woodcutters drink with all the work they're doing, right? So there we go. Now it looks more realistic. I like that a lot better. We got our decoration score where it needed to be. We're now at a 42 out of 40. So that's perfect. Now, next quest is go to the building plot. So they have a building plot highlighted for you right here. And it's going to tell us a little bit about it here, the tailor. I don't think it should be on tailor. I think it's because I messed with it earlier. But we need to build at least 2 wood foundations for a storehouse. So we're gonna hit the F key, go to build, go up here to structures. And your foundations are right here. It's kind of highlighted even. That's new, I think. Good job. I like it. And when you're looking at it, you can actually raise it with the mouse wheel up and down if you want it to be higher or lower. I like mine to be just slightly above ground level, to be honest. And it wants the storehouse to be at least 2 foundations.
Well done, my lord.
I'll tell you right now, though, if you want to expand it later on, you probably want it to be 3 or 4. So we're going to keep things symmetrical. I'm going to do 4. It does take more materials, keep in mind. So, you know, if you're trying to be efficient, this is probably not the right way to go about it, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh, sorry. This is a storehouse. I do need a door. I was thinking that was building an outdoor facility, but we're not. So, let's see. The door going to look good there. Kind of close to the road, isn't it? Oops, I did not mean to put that there. Got a little ahead of myself. Hey, when that happens, all you had to do is look at it, hit Q, and then make sure you have just that item selected, wood door frame. Click right here to demolish it. Boom, and you get your lumber back. Easy peasy. All right, so we got our door down. Let's get some walls down real quick. Let's see, put a window in the front there. That's probably all we want. One window in the storehouse. We don't want to show everybody how many goods we have, right? So we'll do a couple walls. We'll divide this up to keep it kind of realistically looking a little bit here. It is the storehouse, right? All right, and then let's do the roof next. So you can do several different types of roofs. Wood roofs are higher decoration score and higher structure score, I believe. Oh, they changed it. They're actually the same now. Decor is above 10. Okay, that's cool. So that's been changed since last version I played. Now I enjoy a wood roof. I like keeping the appeal looking the same here. So that's what we're going to use. So this can be a little tricky sometimes getting it on, especially when it's like doesn't have another piece to butt up against, if that makes sense. So one of the things I found that's easiest is if you can get a piece in there, right? Oops, that's not right. Oh, I had it and I lost it. That would have worked too. Oh my gosh, I'm falling apart here with the building. So hit P if you're struggling like I am, and you can just have an overhead view and get it to latch on much easier. That was going to be my next tip, but I was going to try to show you how to do it the other way, but it just was not working correctly for me. And then I'm going to have to blow this piece up that I mislabeled here. So we're going to hit P again to switch back. Let's blow up this piece that I put in there wrong. Go back to the P mode, and we're going to put the other roof in here real quick. There we go. All right. Now, they have these beautiful little square pieces. Oh, Nike. Oh, there they are. As I said, they locked on me already? Okay. So we're going to put these triangle. I said square. I don't know why. We're going to put these triangle pieces in here. Come on. There we go. Whip it around here. There we go. We have a full functional house. Now we're going to hit P to zoom back in here. And look how dark it is. What I was talking about. It gets dark if you don't have the right stuff in here. So this is a storehouse. So I already know what it tells me. I'm going to follow the tutorial. Place a merchant ledger. So that's going to be in services, I believe, right here. Yep, merchant ledger. And I kind of had it planned out to put it right here, kind of against the wall. Boom. Next thing is to put a market storage on the foundation. That's these big crates here. And when you want to upgrade this, you have to put another one down later. Oh, I'm missing materials. So see how it's yellow? That means you're missing materials. And if I actually click it, if you look at the bottom left, it tells you what you're missing. 10 wood planks. So we need to go get some more wood planks real quick. Which we're right beside, right? We just put down our woodcutter somewhere. I thought it was right beside it. Yeah, right behind us. Okay. You guys are having a nice little conversation. What's going on over here? Oh, well, I'll wait until the story tells me to do it, but we should have put them in a house. Okay, I think it'll tell me. Maybe it doesn't tell me that. Maybe it's just something we have to figure out on our own. We can do that while he's cutting wood anyways, right? Oh, it did stop. I thought maybe let me do it. I didn't know how far it would take it. So we have a house here. Oh, maybe they're already here. They're already living. That's right, because we didn't recruit these villagers. I forgot. They're not happy, though, are they? Look at them. People are not happy here. We'll have to figure that out later, but okay. Anyways, I think we got enough planks. Let's go finish this project real quick. It's Easter. All right, so I don't know what looks coolest, but we're going to put it back in here. There
It
we
looks
go.
alright. We might need to add some more structure to consider it complete.
More structure to consider it complete. Our structure score is an 89. Oh, wonder why she made that comment. That's kind of funny. Oh, the door maybe? Maybe it wants me to put a door on. I don't know. Let's see. There we go. Now we got a door. Decoration score is a 12. We can't have that. I don't run that way. Oh, one cool thing, if you have windows, this actually raised your decoration score. Here we go. Now we got it to a 14. Since it's a storehouse, I'm going to actually put the bars up because we don't want people breaking in, right? So we're going to put these... Oh, I forgot. You got to do that from... You might not let me do it now that I put the awning on it. I should have done it first and then put the awning on it. Let me show you. I don't know why that is. I've had weird issues with that. So there's that. No. Now I should be able to put the awning on from the outside. I think they just kind of interrupt each other just a little bit. There we go. Now we got our score up to 16. Now look, you see how the height difference here? I can run in there, but I don't like it. It doesn't look right. So we're going to put some stairs in next. So we're going to click on here. Find the stairs, which is under furniture? No, it's under structure. Right there. There we go. And that, oh, that's new too. Look, it created a little path around the stairs. Love it. Good job, devs. Good job, team. All right, so we got that down. I am pretty satisfied with this now, which is exciting. So marked storage is very important. It's where you actually want to put all your storage stuff that you're not using. It's where eventually you'll start having people carry stuff here, and you can use the resources, sell the resources, all kind of stuff. Okay, I actually really like how that turned out. It's perfect. So that is exactly what I wanted. All right, so now we need to come over and gather berries. Let's do that real quick. All right, we got 8 of 10, so we need to find some more berry bushes. Oh, there's one.
Those look delectable, my liege.
All right, now we have enough berries. Add the berries to market storage. Whoops, not what I need to do. I need to come back here. And we're going to pop the berries in there like it said. Build a market stand near the road. Now, I think I need some more wood. I don't think I'll even be able to build this, but let's check. Market stands don't take too much, so that's production, nope, services. There it is. Takes 20 wood, which we have exactly 20 wood. Look at that, so that will work. Now, this doesn't need any foundations or anything. I always like to put it obviously on the road because that's where it should go, right? And it always makes me feel good to put it right by the cart. Maybe right here. I feel like that's a fitting location. Now, the only downside is there is a building I could put right here. So it may not look great. So maybe we'll put it on this side of the cart. That way we don't get in the way of anything. There we go. Now, assign Alma to the storehouse. So we're going to hit K. Go to buildings, find the storehouse here. There's Alma. We're going to put her down as a merchant. Set berries available for sale. So if you hold E on this, you can do this from many different menus actually, but right here's view this. Right here's the little, put a check mark there. And now we're selling them.
With fish on the menu, we could entice even more visitors to our settlement.
All right, now it's sending us to the lake. We're going to head that way. How's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for tuning in. We're checking out Noble Legacy. Available on Steam right now. We're going to do some fishing, I believe. So we made it here.
These peasants' problems never seem to end. Let's keep your eye on them. They may have problems that need your attention.
All right, so we need to complete the fishery. Improve fishery decoration score. Earn gold selling berries. So, problem is we don't have any wood, so I don't think we can actually even complete this. Let's see what it's going to take, though, so we know ahead of time. think I just need to put down the fishing rack. So we need 5 wood. We barely have enough gold. Okay. 5 wood to get this done, I believe. So let's go and just take down this tree right here. All right, should be enough. I don't think it was lumber. I think it was just wood, so I don't think we need to worry about anything else here. There's the fishing rack. It makes sense to me to put this outside, to be honest. Oh, am I still missing something? I do need wood planks. I need 5 wood planks on top of the lumber. Okay. Well, let's go do that real quick. Clearing the other side of the village, though. It's a long run. Behind the storehouse, right? That should be enough. Yeah, Fred's got an exclamation mark on it. That means he actually has a quest I can do. But I'm not going to worry about that until we get the tutorial portion of this done. Then we'll kind of we'll focus more on the quests and stuff. So they do generally have okay rewards. Not a bad little bump, but let's get this done. Should have everything we need now for the fishing rack. I think I'm gonna put it out here, right here. I like the idea of it being right there. There we go. Now this is complete. And we need to improve the fishing score. It only needs 1 now. The obvious solution is these walls right here are actually broken walls, or I forget what they're called, damaged walls. So we're going to actually take one of these out and put a full wall in. And that will actually fix our score. To get it up. Oh, it didn't do it. Weird. Oh, yeah, it did. No, it didn't. Oh. Interesting. It lowered the decoration score by 2. Huh. Well, I don't know what happened there. But to my heart's desire, I'm gonna finish it the right way, and then we'll worry about the decoration score here now. So maybe I blew up some structures I didn't see them. That could have been what happened. Anyways, like I said, I always do light sources. This time we're gonna be a little bit more strategic about it. I'm gonna put a crate down.
Now to see if this lake can deliver anything edible.
And that crate actually took my decoration score up to where I wanted, which is perfect. But we're going to go ahead and drop my torch down anyways, or my lantern, because like I said, everything needs that at least. Decoration score is now a 43 out of 40. It gets me in a happy spot. And now it wants me to fish. So we need to equip the fishing rod. So if you hit I to go to your inventory, you'll find a fishing rod here. You can right-click it and then hit equip. And now we can catch fish. And this is just like all the other. You just hit E to cast, and you'll start fishing. So just like in all the other harvesting, it works really well. It's easy. I did read on the roadmap where they are thinking about adding a mini game here to the fishing, which is always fun. I love all the different mini games that the different games have you do. A lot of times they're pretty well thought out. Some of them are kind of lame, but like Stardew Valleys was different and fun.
Fishery, but I have
there's been a lot of others. I can't remember that name of that game I played recently.
Convince one of these poor souls.
That had a pretty unique fishing system in it. Shoot. The name is eluding me right now, but
We'll need
then a lot of MMOs now have fishing in them.
Best, my lord. Perhaps we can use an existing schematic for this hut. You know how I hate to dawdle with the minutiae.
I didn't realize I was talking over the game. I apologize. So here we go. All right, so now we're talking the prefab system. And so when you're looking at a prefab for inspiration or quick build the prefabs, it gives you a little bit of instructions. Prefabs allow you to build buildings, furniture included, which we do with the MMG. We have a bunch of prefabs up on the Steam Workshop that you can download. But I love this because we didn't know this. But if you want to hold control while you're placing it, it'll place it without the furniture. That could save you resources. So if you're tight on resources, that's the way to go to do the prefab. So, all right, let's get to it. We probably have enough fish at this point anyways. So we need to put down a new home using the prefab system. So let's do that. We're going to run over here. I don't think it really matters where you put it. You know what? Let's do it right. Actually, I think for this village, I was thinking about this earlier. I think I'm going to try to put all my houses together. Keep all the commercial stuff together almost. So that's a woodcutter. This is just a frame. I think this is the house that people are living in over here. Looks like it. So we're going to actually put ours right beside it probably, because it'll fit right there, I believe. That big structure, that big right here, this big old lot will probably be a church or a tavern. Fits perfectly right there. Okay, prefab anyways. Build, we're going to click on the prefab tab. There's housing. Now, a lot of these are my prefabs, the MMG ones that we've done right here. Like I said, feel free to use them. We took our time with a lot of them, did just some fun stuff. Some of them are more basic, that, you know, like, and it shows you what resources it need. So this is a tier 2 house. So you can put it down and it's ready to upgrade to tier 2, which could hold more villagers in it. This is the basic house. So this one was what I made. It's tiny and it's not really good beyond tier 2. You can upgrade it to tier 2, but if you want to do tier 3, you're going to have to expand it. So really what I want to put down is this one. My tier 2 house. It's my fave. It actually looks a lot like this house right here. If I have like stuff on the inside, see how dark it is? Need the light out. But anyways, let's go get some more materials and we'll do the house. So I'm not sure what our wood looks like, the wood supply, but let's go check it out. This big building here actually is where the church is going to go. It's the end of the tutorial. Spoilers. But the woodcutter's right here. So let's see. Now he should have been harvesting wood. Let's see where we're at. Nothing there. He hasn't got any wood. That sucks. What are you doing over there? Who's working the woodcuttery? Thomas? Not happy about this, brother. It's probably because he's in the dumps. He's not happy either, so that's all right. Let's see how much wood we got on us. Not enough. All right, well, I don't know where all the wood is, unless they've hauled it already to the storehouse, but I don't think they have. So we're going to have to go do the actual wood cutting, I guess. Let's do it. Gonna fell some trees here. I'm gonna grab a soda while he's cutting it down. I'll be right back. Look at that timing. I'm back. Tree is down. Let's do another one. Too small, I think. There we go. There's the big one. What's everybody's drink of choice? Let me know in chat. I'm not really like super picky, but I like the Coke Zero and Pepsi Max. My two faves. Now, if we're talking beer, I love Sun King Cream Ale. I like a lot of beers, though, to be honest. I like Sun King WeMac. I like Sun King a lot. Some of my favorite beers here locally. If you're talking more generic, light beers, like American style beers, I could drink any of it. Coors would probably be the one I would pick. If we're talking more like thicker drinks, I love like a brown ale. A New England, or no, not New England. I'm saying it wrong. I haven't had one in a long time. A Newcastle brown ale is one of my faves. But you know what I need? I need to drink more water. Talking all these delicious drinks that probably aren't the best for you. Edward's just watching. Such a jerk. I got an extra axe here, Edward. You don't want any of that. All right, we're gonna head back, and we should have plenty of wood now to do our house. Hopefully, next time we need wood. Hopefully, who's working it? Who's this guy? Hopefully, Fred is actually doing some damn work. I wonder if Fred had the lazy trait. I didn't look. Maybe he does. He's like Harold. You didn't watch my preview video? That Harold guy, man. He was killing me. Couldn't get him to do research. Couldn't get him to do anything. I don't remember how many planks I actually needed for this. I'm going to stop at 40. Because I know 40 is probably more than enough. Alright. Get to work. Get to work, team. Are these villagers? Or visitors? Yeah, we do have visitors. No recruits yet. We haven't got to that point yet. Alright, let's get this house down. Said I was going to build it... Where did I say? Over here by the other house? Well, here's the other houses. Okay. I didn't even look farther enough. So there's the fishery. Here's some houses. We can put this house in front of these. I don't know if I necessarily like that, though. Where was that house that was out by itself? Oh, over here. So we got two houses there. We have a house over here. I'm gonna go with my original plan and put it over here by this house. I want to crowd them or no? Like I said, I was gonna put something there. Probably my tavern. That's the church is already down. I don't have to though. It doesn't matter. All right. So this is my tier 2 house. You see how this one actually takes brick? Because this one is actually ready to be upgraded to a tier 3 house. So that's not the one you actually want. This is the tier 2 that we want to use. I don't want them to be too close. Maybe I'll just spread them out. We got plenty of room. I'll just take this space up with it. I was going to use it for something major, but that's okay. We don't have to do that. Let's get it right.
It seems we have a candidate for our fishery. Let us see if she is skilled enough to catch my evening supper.
All right, so now it's telling you about recruits. That's the part we just looked at. There's Alice. Her requirements is a tiny home. Interesting. Tiny Home Nation. That was a show for a while. That was a weird show. Who wants to live in those tiny little houses? I never understood that. You couldn't even breathe without your partner like yelling at you. So this is a whole game, mini game almost, where you have to give them enough money, and it's like I've had people who've been this high, not quite that high, that's a for sure yes, who'd have been like right here and rejected me. Talk about feeling like heartburn, man. Like that's a lot of gold. Now we don't have a lot of gold here. I'm hoping this is going to be enough. Okay, yes.
She's agreed to join our village.
Thank goodness.
And you'll be happy to know she has reasonable demands for her employment.
Demands? These peasants are getting more troublesome by the day.
Your empathy knows no bounds, dear uncle.
All right, so here's the house that we built this material for. It's got a high decoration score, as you can see, 44. It's ready to be upgraded to tier 2. Unfortunately, that costs gold, so we're not going to do that right now. That's the reason why I wanted to put it down, so it's ready when I'm ready to upgrade it. Once the money starts rolling in, we're making good bucks, we'll be good to go. All right, so now we need to assign Alice to the fishery. So we're going to go back to buildings, go to the fishery here. There's Alice. We're going to pop her in there. Now we'll have some fish, hopefully coming in for food. Some of these you can upgrade for free. I don't know if it was anything that we have down right now. This one can upgrade for free, and you have an extra foraging basket down. That's good, though. All right, next up, assign Alice to live in a house. Oh, yeah, this is the part I was talking about. So, buildings, we can pick a house. Now, Alice liked a tiny house. I don't know what exactly designates a tiny house. We can put Alice with Thomas. Let's check and see why Thomas is so upset. So we click on villagers. He already got happier. Do you see that? He moved up a little bit. So let's see what Thomas... We'll see the stats are here. So details. Cold and a great home. He likes his house, but he's cold. So that's his problem right now. He's freezing. He's got food. He's cold. Okay. So now he's got a house to keep him warm. So he's going to be happy, right? Nope, not exactly. So you have to actually go to the houses and put fuel in them if you don't have somebody running that for you, which we don't. So we're going to pop some fuel in all these houses. I don't know how much I have exactly. We'll try to do 3 in all of them for now. That one already had fuel, didn't it? Was I already on that house? Yeah, I already did that house. Okay. So we're targeting 3. Yeah, it's taking a lot more now, so I'm wondering if I'm running out. So we only have people in those houses anyways, so that's fine. Nobody's in our other houses. We'll go ahead and fill them up, since that's the case. There we go. All right. So now those people should all be warm. And that's going to make, see my morale in the bottom left there? It's the third number, the 39%. It was at 20 earlier, so you can see it's really going up now. Now we need to go to market storage and add fish to the market storage, so let's go do that. Caught these fish earlier.
Fish and earn even more gold. A truly inspired idea to stay here, my lord, if I do say so myself. One must have a purse full of gold to enjoy oneself in a city like Greenwood, after all.
If you don't want to run to your little farm stand there, you can hit the K button and go to Kingdom, and you can actually do it here in your economy as well. So we were selling berries, what did it say, mushrooms, well, fish was the other thing. We can sell lumber, we can sell planks, and you can adjust these. You don't want to sell everything. So say I want to tell it I want to keep 20 planks. Well, 25 planks. Same thing, keep 25 lumber. That way we have a little bit of a resource. Honestly, wood and stuff's not going to be your problem. It's going to be food. You don't want to sell that. You need food to keep your villagers happy and to feed them, but that's fine. So we're going to stop that there. Let's see what we got next. We got to find out what's bothering Fred. So this is our first quest. Let's go talk to Fred.
My lord, thank goodness you're here. I saw a strange man skulking around the woods. I think I've seen him before. We've had bandits stealing from us for months, sir, and we usually barricade ourselves in the house when they come. I would fight, but we have no weapons.
Leave it to us.
All right, so now we got our sword officially. It tells you a little bit about combat here. You need to equip your weapon, slot 6. Your villager will also find weapon and auto-equip it. We got our sword there in slot 6 by default. Now we just need to go find and eliminate the thief. So, there's the thief. Almost always the quest marker. Tell you where you need to go. Combat is very basic right now. I do think they are going to do more. So you can hit tab to target. So if I hit tab right now, say I got him targeted. And now I can't lose him. Now he's already got an icon on him. But when you're targeting like deer or chickens or something like that, it makes it a lot easier. Oh, he's trying to fight a villager. Oh, I can't. I'm never good at parrying or whatever you call it. Oh, we got him. All right.
My lord, as always.
We're going to hold E and loot him. We get some gold. We get another sword. The villagers will pick those up. You can give them to them, I believe. Let's do that. You know, I've never actually done that. I've seen that you could do it, but I never actually tried it. So let's see what happens when we talk to Fred here.
With deepest sincerity, thank you, my lord. It feels like ages since there was a soul to defend us around these lands.
Safety is paramount. We must all remain diligent and prepare for any retribution these aggressors might seek.
It seems you've managed to make something of this village.
It shouldn't be long before this village is able to truly take care of itself.
A good day, is it?
Fred had a sword. Okay, they all have their swords now, so we're good. We don't have to worry about that. All right, we need to recruit NPCs. Fernando. He's a romantic and he's cheerful. Let's do it. He's fun. I wonder, since this is a tutorial, if I lowball him, if he comes in no matter what. I never tried that before, but that could save me some gold, because it's part of the tutorial, right? Oh, no! It's going to let me retry in a minute, though. Okay. I was trying it, right? I'm trying to save us some money here, peeps. Alright, we're not going to do any more than 10, though. There, we got her and Ethel. Ethel, however you say it. Tiny, meager house. Okay. Alright. Well, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and plop them in a house here. Let's see it. How my fuel doing? Okay, fuel's staying steady now. Okay, good. Let's do it in the nicer house. Why not? We'll put some fuel in it ahead of time. Oh, I'm out. Dang. Okay, I'm out. We gotta get our woodcutters going. So there's Ethel's house. Ethel, whatever. Let's see. Is the time yet? 14 seconds. Not quite. Let's go ahead and put her to work then. So we're gonna put her. Gosh, I need wood. Like, I almost feel like I gotta put her. Maybe I should swap out Fred. Fred, maybe you're not made for this, Fred. I don't know. Did we look at Fred? Was he actually made for this? Fred, where you at, buddy? Villagers. Fred. There he is. What are you made for, Fred? Couldn't find a lumber in any storage. What are you looking for here, Lud? He's all once. He's a weakling. I don't think Fred is really made for this. Alright, Fred. Well, we switched it out. Let's see if this will get better results for us. So, oh yeah, Fernando. Let's recruit him. Guess my 5 offer wasn't enough.
These newcomers
Here we go.
are a bit eccentric, but perhaps we can use that to our advantage. We should speak with them.
Here's Fernando.
My lord, thank you for inviting me to your village. I would be happy to work any job you require of me. But if I may be so bold, I would prefer to work with the women.
May I ask why?
It is simply a fact of life. The ladies love Fernando, and Fernando works best when he can see their beautiful smiles.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. So this talks more about productivity. This is the higher their decoration score, the higher their morale, and the more productive they are. So you'll see this in all the buildings, really, and the houses. See a productivity bonus here. If you click like the woodcutters, you got one there. Very important to pay attention to it. All right, where does he want me to put him? Use Fernando's trait to increase a building's productivity. Okay, so what needs to happen here? He is a ladies' man. He wants to work with a woman. And so, you know what? We're going to put him with Ethel. We're going to kick Fred out since he's apparently terrible at woodcutting.
It's the restoration of the old church.
Oh,
That
best of luck.
got us what we needed.
Convincing someone skilled and capable of running our church to live here will be much more challenging than recruiting the common folk we've attracted so far.
All right, next up is the old church. So we need to repair this. So we're going to go to it. Let's see what the first step is here. Build a functional church. Church has a score of 40 of 80. We needed to get 80 of 80, obviously. Assign a priest to the church. All right, so there's our goals. Now, I know already, well, we may have enough materials. Let's see. So we could actually repair this. I've done this both ways. I built it myself, or I just repaired it. It's probably easier just to build it yourself. So let's do that. Don't even have enough lumber. Okay, we need lumber. Fell some trees here. Some more wood. there's one. Let's go back. Oh, I didn't think I could let me cut that down. Let's take it down to while we're here. That way we know for sure we should have enough to finish up the church, I think. We might have to go make some planks out of some of it, but we can do that, no problem. All right. Setting good. Let's get our walls up here. Corner pieces, that's these bigger ones here. I think I need to finish that first. Ah, shoot. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see. So this, we need a roof piece, I think. And then, okay. I think we can do it that way. That's fine. I think I did what we needed. Yeah. This corner piece that we've been using. All right. I think we are done with getting it as, you know, a non-holy structure, right? That's funny. That's a joke because it's a church. It's a holy structure, whatever. You get what I'm saying. All right. So it already has this down. I think, oh, we need pews. It tells us right there. 6 pews. I don't know what they take. Let's see. Just 2 lumber. We can do exactly 6, right? 1 extra piece of wood. That's perfect. I'm going to do 3 of 3, I think. Just kind of eyeing these. I don't really care too much if they're perfect or not. So there we go. Got our church down. Yeah, it looks pretty good. You can walk through the middle. All right. And we have plenty of room to expand if that's what we want to do. Let's see about recruiting, right? There he is, Maximilian. He needs a large living structure. Home has a dining table. Home has a light source. 64, well-decorated home. That's big requirements in this game. So, we have this though, right? It's not quite there, but if we upgrade it, oh, we don't have enough gold. Oh, we are not making monies. Shoot. Well, we're going to have to wait to do that then, apparently. Bit of a bummer, but we'll get there. Let's see what people... Let's see what we got. Do we have anything actually in our storage house? No, I don't have an actual... So we're just berries. Okay, we don't have nothing. We're low on everything, peeps. We're a struggling village. Up there, we sold a little bit. Hey, kiddo, we're live streaming. You doing all right? Okay. We almost got this down. Need a lot of wood in this game. I do wonder why my people aren't working a little bit harder with the wood situation there. We got 2 NPCs working it. What's going on here? Oh, I guess we do have somebody just hanging out. Let's add them to the forgery. Rich is not happy, is he? We need a porter too, though, to be honest. Was there any Oh, there's Harold. Harold. Bertha's grouchy. We need her though. We need a peasant. Hoping I can get her in here cheap. I don't really have a lot of money. Bertha, you're killing me, girl. These people with the higher ranks here, they do better jobs. You can actually negotiate and see what it says here. These are the jobs they can do, but they actually take more money too, so. The fact that we missed out on Bertha there kind of hurts, to be honest. Trying to be cheap about it, trying to save some money. And it backfired on us. It's okay, though. We're going to have to let our gold build up, I think. We're going to have to let resources come in. Whether that's through manually harvesting and adding to the marketplace so people have stuff to buy and sell. I think right now I have enough villagers where I'm not getting enough resources. I don't really know what's going on with the wood situation. Let me go check that again. Maybe they've started and I just missed it. I'm kind of impatient. I want people to work faster than they do, it seems like. Fernando does have a quest for us. Let me see if we got any wood in here, though. Oh, we do. Look at that. Okay, so they've been working. They got 64 pieces of wood in there. All right, that makes me happy. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to actually come and grab some wood. We're going to run it over here so it can actually be sold. I don't have a porter right now. This is what a porter does. They bring things to the storehouse and then they can be sold. So we're going to pop that wood in there. Pop the pulp in there. Pop the berries in there. Actually want part of that wood. Sell it all. Let's doing the single click, but whatever. I was thinking 50. There we go. All right, so now hopefully we'll start selling some of that. Let me make sure I have it listed. I think we did. Lumber, yes. Okay, so we are selling. Got 110 in there now, apparently, for sale. Got some berries for sale. Fish for sale. All right, we're heading in the right direction. We made a sell right there, actually, so perfect. Let's see what old Fernando has in store for us here real quick. Oh, you know what? Let's take a break. So we're going to take a break. I'll be back in maybe 10 minutes. And I'm going to stop this stream. And we'll start another stream. That way we'll start episode 2. That way we can keep these episodic. I like to keep my episodes lunch long. So everybody, you know, we're the mature-minded gamers. We all have jobs and lives. This gives you a perfect opportunity to watch this during your lunch break. That's what I try to do with my sessions. Try to always set them up at, you know, to go live at 12 o'clock if they're new. But the recorded stuff, we try to keep at an hour. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to end the stream right now, and we'll be back 10, 15 minutes. I'll start another stream. We'll call it episode 2, so stay tuned. More to come. We're going to get this church done and finish the tutorial tonight. That's our